The hollow bell. Omar stood at the Dawah table in the center of the Melbourne Mall. His voice was melodic, explaining the concept of Tawheed to a group of university students. Out of the corner of his eye, he saw Zaid lift his camera. Omar adjusted his posture, straightening his shoulders and offering a practiced, gentle smile. He wasn't just speaking to the students anymore. He was posing for the thousands who would see the post later that evening. The event finished, but the adrenaline remained. In the quiet of his car, Omar didn't make dua or sit in silence. Instead, he opened his phone. The notification bell was a constant hum. He refreshed the app, watching the likes climb. 80, 90, 100. Yet, as the numbers grew, a strange chill settled in his chest. He felt like a merchant counting coins that had no value, searching for a piece social media couldn't provide. The next day, Bilal, the logistics coordinator, approached him. "Omar, we need help scrubbing the wudu area or someone to lead the closing keynote." Omar looked at his clean sleeves and then at the brightly lit podium in the distance. "I'll take the keynote, Bilal," he said, smoothing his hair. "It's better for the brand of the organization." He stepped toward the light, leaving the quiet, humble work for someone whose name wouldn't be on a flyer. After the keynote, the crowds evaporated. The community hall was empty, save for the hum of the air conditioner and the smell of stale coffee. Omar stood alone in the center of the room. The echoes of the applause had long faded. He looked at his phone, but the screen was dark. The silence was heavy, exposing a terrifying truth. When no one was watching, he felt empty. The leader he performed for the world was a ghost. He sat on the floor and opened his mushaf. The words of Surah Al-Kahf, 18 to 110, caught his eye. "And not associate in the worship of his Lord anyone." Then he remembered the hadith from Sahih Muslim about the first people to enter the fire. Those who did noble deeds only so it could be said of them that they were brave or learned. Tears stung his eyes. He had been trading the eternal for a handful of digital likes. It was midnight when Omar returned to the hall. It was locked, but the outdoor prayer space was cluttered with trash from the event. Without a camera, without a witness, and without his phone, he rolled up his sleeves. He spent 2 hours picking up discarded cups and scrubbing the stone tiles. His back ached and his hands were cold. He didn't post about it. He didn't tell Bilal. For the first time, he was working for an audience of one. Driving home as the sun began to tint the Australian sky pink, Omar felt a lightness he hadn't known in years. His phone stayed in his pocket, silent and forgotten. He didn't need to check the likes or read the comments. The hollow bell of his vanity had stopped its noisy clanging. In its place was a quiet, steady rhythm of sincerity, a secret between a servant and his creator that needed no filter and no stage.